Why are Gemini the trickiest zodiac sign? Gemini is a master of communication, manipulation, and mental superiority. If there is a real deceitful strategist among the zodiac signs who knows how to get out of any situation, then this is them. There. Cunning is not just the ability to lie or dodge, but the ability to adapt, change tactics on the go, and achieve their goals with words and intelligence. Today, we will find out why Gemini is the trickiest zodiac sign. Natural manipulators. Cunning is in their blood. Gemini is able to manipulate in a way that no one notices. They skillfully adjust to the interlocutor, say what they want to hear from them, and make people feel comfortable in their company. But it's not just charm. It's a clever strategy. Gemini knows how to win over anyone, get the information they need, and use it to their advantage. Their ability to read people makes them dangerous players in any negotiation. Gemini will always find a way out. This is a sign that never gets into desperate situations. Even if it seems like everything is against them, the twins will find a way to get out. They can get out of it with words, convince others that they're right, or just quietly quit the game if they realize they can't win. They don't need to use force or pressure their emotions. A little logic, charisma, and the ability to deftly juggle words are enough to turn the situation in your favor. They can lie without anyone noticing. Unlike other signs that lie when it suits them, Gemini does it easily and naturally. This does not mean that they are necessarily deceivers. But if you need to avoid responsibility or improve your position, they will say what you need without any problems. Their trick is that they lie convincingly, quickly, and emotionally. They know how to mix truth with fiction in such a way that a person does not even suspect that he is being misled. Their variability is their superpower. Gemini is a sign of change. They can be different depending on the situation and the people they interact with. If it benefits them to be cheerful, they will become the soul of the company. If you need to be serious, they will instantly transform into a strict analyst. This flexibility allows them to avoid conflicts, get the right resources, and always stay in a winning position. They never reveal all the cards. Gemini may talk a lot, but few people really know what's on their minds. They can share stories, but they don't tell you anything important. They know how to hide their real thoughts, making people believe that they know them completely. This makes them incredibly unpredictable. No one ever understands what the twins are really up to. They can be different people at different times. Many people say that Gemini has two personalities. This is not entirely true. They have dozens of personalities, and they switch between them depending on the situation. They are gentle and friendly with some people, prudent and cold-blooded with others. This does not mean that they are insincere. They just know how to show the right side of their character. In order to achieve what they want, they can convince anyone of anything. If the twins decide that they need something from you, be sure that they will get it. They know how to build logical arguments, put pressure on emotions, and even use your own mind against you. Their trick is to present information in such a way that people come to the right conclusions on their own. Gemini does not order. They convince, and they do it masterfully. They always know more than they say. This sign is able to collect information imperceptibly. They can listen to conversations, analyze people's behavior, and draw conclusions that others simply wouldn't think of. If the twins have learned something important, they will not immediately use it. They will wait for the right moment and apply their knowledge to maximize their benefits. They say what you want to hear. Gemini is a master of word games. They sense the mood of the interlocutor and instantly adjust. If necessary, they will show sympathy. If necessary, they will give useful advice. but their main weapon is the ability to say exactly what a person wants to hear. This helps them achieve their goals, avoid conflicts, and stay in a good light. They immediately analyze the situation. Gemini has a sharp mind and quick reflexes. While others are still digesting the information, they have already come up with 5 scenarios. Their trick is that they are always one step ahead. They notice little things, read emotions, and predict how people will behave. They never show their weakness. Gemini may be in a difficult situation, but no one will know about it. They know how to hide emotions, pretend that everything is under control, and even in the most difficult moment, remain confident. This makes them incredibly strong players because they are difficult to catch off guard. They know how to make people trust them. Even if the twins cheat, they do it so that they are believed. Their charisma and ease of communication create an impression of sincerity. They know how to choose the right intonation, facial expressions, and even gestures to make people feel comfortable around them. This makes them dangerous manipulators because they easily gain trust. They can use other people's words against them. The twins are very good at remembering who said what. They may remember the exact phrase after a week, a month, or even a year in order to turn it against a person. They know how to catch people in contradictions, make them justify themselves, and change their minds. They skillfully evade responsibility. If Gemini doesn't want to take responsibility, they'll find a million excuses, change the subject, or make others believe that nothing terrible happened. They can even convince people that it was all part of their plan and get out of the situation with minimal losses. They can lie beautifully. Gemini lies in a way that makes it sound like the truth. They quickly come up with details, speak confidently, and do not give the interlocutor any reason to doubt. Their trick is that they know how to mix lies with the truth, so it's almost impossible to expose them. They know when to shut up. Sometimes the trick is not what you say, but what you don't say. Gemini knows this technique very well. They will never tell you more than they need to, and they will always leave room for maneuver. This helps them avoid unnecessary problems and maintain their reputation. They are not afraid to improvise. Gemini does not cling to preconceived plans. If something goes wrong, they immediately come up with a new option. They are not afraid to take risks because they know that they can always get out. Their ability to make quick decisions makes them incredibly flexible and cunning players. They know how to get people to do their work for them. They can convince anyone of anything. If they need something, they will create a situation in which the person himself will offer his help. At the same time, he will be sure that this is his own decision, and the twins will get the result without making much effort. They always keep their distance. Despite their ease in communication, Gemini rarely reveals their true feelings. They may be friends with many, but few people really know what's on their minds. This helps them to remain independent and not give people too much power over themselves. Gemini is not just a cunning person, but a true master of communication, manipulation, and strategy. Their strength lies in flexibility, the ability to adapt quickly, say the right words, and avoid unnecessary problems. If they want something, they will find a way to achieve it. And even if someone notices their cunning, the twins will already be one step ahead.